Yeah, it's almost like he's playing with the wristwatch there. He knew the time, he executed.
Third quarter. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as... setting your teammates up, lots more scorers now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammate.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And Brogdon has got the ball here for Portland. Dunn is out there with Talen Horton-Tucker. And it's Griffin. Then it's Yurtseven. And it's Hendricks in at the small forward. That's the group right now for Utah. Griffin passes to Hendricks. Back to Griffin. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Ayton. Driving the lane. And it's Sharp missing.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Second personal foul.
And a moment to check out now what Utah has coming up. On Friday, they'll be matching up against Kevin Durant and the Phoenix Suns.
And for that game against Los Angeles, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
Lauri Markkanen's checked in for the Jazz. George comes in for Dunn. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Grant's checked in. Griffin hits them both.
We're still waiting for that first miss. From the line this half.
Portland trailing here. The pass to Ayton. Utah with the rebound. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Markkanen against Grant. Griffin kicks to Yurtseven. Back to Griffin. Outside, George takes the three. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. Griffin's got 6 assists now in the game.
Well, that equals his three-point total from the first half. He had one before the break, and that's his first 3 of this half.
Now, here's Brogdon. The feed to Ayton. Misses in close. Jazz leading by 5. Griffin dishes to George. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. George has got 9 points here in the second half. George against Brogdon. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Utah.
And guys, how about the unselfishness?
Here's Horton Tucker. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Banton. That's his first personal foul. 3rd team foul. At the line for 2. Taylor Horton Tucker.
And the first one. Drops. Shaedon Sharpe's checked in for Portland. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
And he makes that one.
Good pass from the 2-guard Sharpe, solid at finding his open man.
Jazz leading by 5. George passes to Markkanen. It's George on the wing. Henderson defending. Here's Griffin. Portland grabs the miss. Williams has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Just a gutsy play from Sharpe as he goes inside and absorbs all the contact.
Here's George. Portland grabs the miss. Here's Sharpe. You can't hit that time. Excellent D there from Markkanen. Utah's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. George finds Griffin. Nice D from Williams. Trailblazers trail by 3. Here's Sharpe. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Sharpe's got 4 points this quarter.
Not sure which clips they watched at halftime, but he has figured out how to attack the D, and they kept him in check in the first half. He's flipped it.
Horton Tucker, the pass to Griffin. To the paint, deflects the pass, and stolen by Williams. And now Portland on the break to take the lead. That puts them in the lead. Simons has got 19 points. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Blazers.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Henderson left side. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Griffin's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. George up top. Henderson defending. George passes to Griffin. Horton Tucker in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. And the Jazz another 3.
Well, that's a shot he can hit. If you give it to him, you need a little more energy on defense that next trip down.
Feeds it to Williams. Great D that time from Griffin.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
It's deflected and stolen by Ayton. Here's Henderson. Basket good.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Utah calls timeout.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
Donnie's checked in for the Jazz. Inside. Back to Griffin. No good. Shot missing. Excellent defense there from Henderson. Portland Has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And Henderson is adept at earning these whistles. Got to be careful how you guard it.
Henderson.
Both free throws good from Henderson. Utah has gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth. George dishes to Griffin. Down against Simon. Outside for Griffin. Back to Kessler. And stolen by Ayton.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Henderson. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Utah. Dunn passes to Griffin. Outside, George. From 10 feet out. Griffin finds Markkanen. 4 on the shot clock. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Third personal foul.
That one on 8.
Lauri Markkanen might not qualify as a big guy that you want to hack in a clutch situation. He's very consistent as a free throw shooter.
But he's got such a smooth stroke, and it never changes, even in this kind of a high-pressure situation.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They're down by 2. 1:35 left in the fourth quarter. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Chauncey Billups coaching up his team during that break. He's not pleased with the perimeter game on both sides of the ball. He told his guys, we aren't working hard enough out there. We need to shut down the perimeter on defense, and on offense, we have to focus from good to great. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Down low. Griffin kicks to Dunn. Back to Griffin. Jazz passing it around. Outside Markkanen. Outside for George. Outside Griffin. Back to George. On the wing, MP. From past the arc. It's good from beyond the arc.
You remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Yes! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And it's crucial, but Simons takes that responsibility and gets it done.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Yes!
And just his first season in the league, and Henderson's already making waves.
The game has come down to this.
Huge possession.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the wing right side. Markkanen passes to Griffin. Oh, off target.
And the pressure he put on that shot. Miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2.
Statistically, Brogdon is one of the best free throw shooters ever. But this is a pressure spot.
That last one was a difference maker. It pushed it from a 2-point lead to 3.
Utah calls timeout. They're behind by 3. There's 10 seconds left to play here in the fourth. What's your take, guys?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, give it a quick 2 and a foul.
Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
And the Jazz with possession here. From deep, George can't get the 3 to fall. Or the 3 right between the eyes. A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
The shot by Brogdon wide open. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. From the Delta Center, it's the NBA on 2K Sports. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. So it's the Jazz now. They've got Walker Kessler. Lauri Markkanen is out there with Griffin. Then it's George, and it's Hendricks in at the 2 spot. Markkanen from outside. And Utah, another 3.
Just loves it. Loves to play like a guard and shoot it from the perimeter. Markkanen's bread and butter.
Walker's shot is off. Utah leading by 3. Griffin dishes to George.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Trailblazers shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Outside, Walker beyond the arc. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13. Tries.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
George finds Griffin, stolen by Walker. Well, as we saw, 4 quarters not enough. We're just over a minute into overtime.
And Ayton just up over the top at his size to throw that one down.
George looking around, driving to the basket. Outside Griffin. Back to George. Clock at 6. Inside and stolen by Ayton. And now the fast break. Grant with the ball. And the shot goes in. Simons has got 23.
It's so much fun to watch Simons get this kind of confidence. He's so speedy with the ball, creates off the dribble. This kid's impressive.
Pass to Markkanen. He feeds it to Griffin. Back to Markkanen. The 3 from George. It's good from long range. He's got 24.
And this is why people are so high on George. He can take over games with his scoring.
George against Brogdon. Here's Simons. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Simons has got 4 points in the quarter.
Of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Time called here. The Jazz decide to talk it over. And the Jazz making a change here. Clarkson's checked in. Just under 2.5 minutes passed here in this overtime. George against Brogdon. Outside, George. Nice ball movement by Utah. Griffin kicks to Markkanen. Count that bucket.
So great to see Markkanen healthy and knocking down big-time shots.
The Trailblazers have gone a stellar 4 of 5 from the floor since the start of overtime. And Simons wide open. He'll fight. Again, Simons missing. It on the wing to the paint. Here's Griffin, takes the assist and lays it in. pick out the pass nicely. And now it's a 3-point Jazz lead. Here's Simons. And the slam dunk by Simons.
Boy, Simon's athleticism, so quick off the floor.
George passes to Markkanen. Outside Griffin. Back to Clarkson. Kicks it out to Markkanen. In the corner, it's Kessler. And that one hits back iron. And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. To the middle. Here's Grant. Goes back up. It counts. And the foul. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
Grant knows his role and willing to take over during key parts of the game as long as he stays within himself and make those kind of contributions.
Yeah, big play on the front end to finish despite getting hacked there, and big on the back end to hit the free throw.
To the inside. Here's Markkanen. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Markkanen's got it all tied up now for the Jazz.
Got to get the ball to your scorers, and Lauri Markkanen is one of them.
Here's Simons. Utah with the rebound. Here's 53 seconds left in the first overtime. Markkanen kicks to Griffin. Marks it on the wing. Shoots over Simons. Here's Griffin. And it's Ayton with the rebound. To the middle. Here's Walker. And it's blocked. Now Griffin. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. To the paint. Here's Kessler. Money!
Big time bucket there. They've got to play for a stop here with the 2-point lead. Most important thing, no open threes.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They trail by 2. There's 14 seconds left to play in the first overtime.
Come on, fans. Stand up. Make some noise out there.
Clarkson against Simon. Shoots over Clarkson. It's off.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, this kind of effort will energize the team and get you going, just gobbling up every board.
Time call here. The Jazz decide to talk it over. They're ahead by 2. 5 seconds left to play in OT, and this battle continuing. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Jeremy Grant. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Jazz, Griffin.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 4. Just 4 seconds left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific.
Taylor, Horton, Tucker.
Grant gets a wide open look. Count it! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
And that's something Grant has worked on, capitalizing off the catch.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the run.
So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game. And so it's Utah who scraped by with the win. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came through big and did exactly what was necessary once we got into OT.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.
Great win tonight. The other team really had no answer for you on the offensive end. What did you see out there?
Man, we just out here trying to just execute the game plan, protect the ball, and get quality looks at the basket. Today, I was able to get to my spots and put up some numbers. But fam, all the credit goes to my teammates for having my back on this one.
Sure, but don't be so modest. You were carrying this team tonight.
Only because that's what the game plan calls for, Nate. I mean, Coach told me I had a favorable matchup tonight, and we were going to exploit it, especially if they kept switching. Things went according to the scouting report, so I kept shooting.
And kept making it.
Come on.
Good game, man.
Thank you.